The internet is going crazy. It looks like rare cases are not dropping anymore. Only the active ones are the ones that are currently dropping, and everything else seems to have stopped. But where is this coming from? Is there any validity to this? And is Valve actually starting a new era in CS by removing cases altogether quietly? Let's talk about this all in this video. But first, as always, don't forget about a giveaway in the description down below. And now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market with over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters. Finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over 1,000 euros, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you SkinBaron, and now back to the video. So let's give you a quick context so you're up to speed. Steam Inventory Helper, which is a plugin that can track how many cases are being dropped in the whole community, has dropped some interesting numbers. I'm gonna put them up on screen. However, these numbers show the cases that have been dropped during this week. And as you can clearly see, everyone who is using the extension is only getting the active drop pool items, and the rare ones, they're not being dropped at all basically. And for context, the post came out on the 18th of December, which is a Thursday, and the tweet says that these numbers are from this week, so meaning these numbers are from a 3-day time span, so from the 15th to the 18th. Everyone is saying that Valve is quietly switching to the terminal system so they can stay on the legal side. And with that said, let's now come into my thoughts. Personally, I think something happened in the backend. The numbers were switched out by accident and items are not dropping anymore. And this most likely is going to get fixed, either with a hotfix or it is going to get updated after the holidays. And here's my reasoning behind it, why I say this is most likely a fix and Valve not moving on to the next step, to the next item they could sell. And while there are a couple of countries that have already banned loot boxes like France, Netherlands, Belgium, they are very critical on that. There are many other European countries and obviously other big economies like the US, Canada and other markets where CS2 is big, and cases are still not banned, and there's no current regulations that look to be moving forward into that direction. And let's look from a profit perspective. Valve most likely won't cut off a big source of income just to test a couple of things out. Maybe markets that have already been restricted like France, Belgium, Netherlands, those would be prime places where to test the new feature and see how everything is developing. But other markets where there's currently no ban, there shouldn't be a need to turn off a massive profit source and start experimenting and see what you can do. A company will act once laws are in place restricting them from continuing with their current methods. Yes, they will prepare contingency plans so they can be prepared for that day where regulations come into place and stop their business model. But until that day comes, keep the revenue streams that have been tested and proven to work, keep them going as long as possible and keep earning that cash. And now let's get back to the implications of this update. And the first immediate thing that we have noticed, the rare cases have gone up in price because people are speculating that all of these cases are officially limited in their amount and there's a finite cases that can be opened at this point. Then bot farms could be targeted with this, since most of the revenue comes from rare cases and losing that revenue stream can hurt them and will make them not profitable anymore, meaning they will need to sell off these accounts so they don't go bankrupt. Or they are more going to move into the Armory system, since you can also make money there by saving up those stars, and once a new item drops, mass buy that item and sell it on the marketplace as fast as possible, earning as much profit as possible. And for the average player, what are the implications here? Yeah, you won't get a cool item maybe once a year where you can get a cool discount on something, either the game or another skin. However, you're still gonna get your weekly drops and you're gonna farm cash there. And at the end, I would say start hoarding your cases, even the active ones, since we aren't really sure how everything is gonna go. go, and we want to stay prepared for all of the scenarios. And with that said, guys, let me know down in the comments below, what's your whole take on this whole rare cases are not dropping anymore? Do you agree with my take, or do you have something else to say? Let me know. And as always, don't forget to check out all of the relevant links down in the description below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.